Good morning. How's everybody? Give you a little Palo Santo. It's not burning that much anymore. So, I have been waking up a little early, around 3 o'clock, and I didn't know what to do, and I was kind of like told to come and pull some cards, so that's what I'm doing. Now, not sure exactly how we're going to do this, but clearly there's a plan somewhere. So, just going to go. So I hope everybody slept well, possibly better than me. Got the Emperor at the bottom. Let's see what we're getting into. Uh-oh. Messages coming in. That popped right out of the deck. So I'm going to start with the sign. And then we're going to go from there and see what all we need to know. What messages there are for us today. All right, which sign are we pulling for today? Oh, okay. We got Pisces, Hanged Man. It's time to change your perspective. Surrender. This is also talking about spiritual development. Let's see what else we got for you, Pisces. I'm going to pull some what's the news cards just to see kind of where we're at, what you got going on. These can be a little spicy. So, we'll see where it goes. All right, Pisces energy. Okay. All right, tell me about Pisces. New boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations. That's nice. I never noticed those fireworks before. Oh, wait a minute. That's too many. Okay, let me get one more. One more for Pisces. No? No more for Pisces? Really? Just a new boo. That's all we're talking about? Guess so. Not getting anything else. Anything else for Pisces? We got my boo. Fed up. And ghost. So we got new boo, my boo, fed up, and ghost. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Like, you're getting a new boo because your current boo you're fed up with because he's always ghosting. Or she. Remember, no gender. So you could be fed up with your current girl. She's too much in and out, disappearing act, and you're just frustrated looking for someone new. Let's find out more. Okay. I'm going to use this. I haven't used this like round tarot in a little bit. Let's see. It's always pretty interesting when we use it. So we got new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations. Okay, tell me about the new boo. New boo. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a lot. We'll just look at them. We got Four of Wands, which is traditionally a marriage card, stability. Son of Wands. Son of Wands is like the Page of Wands. Like inspiration, kind of like a passion for something new. We've got the Fool, taking a chance on something new. Okay. I'm starting to like this. And then we've got, Five of Cups. Okay, so even though, like, you might be willing to take a chance, on a new person, it looks like there is still some sadness, relating to the current or previous relationship. Because we got the Five of Cups. And that's really like sorrow, depression, sadness. And then we got the Priestess of Swords. So that's basically like the Priestess of Swords. That's gotta be like the Queen of Swords. So possibly not feeling like kind of in a serious energy right now. We gotta remember, like, Swords is about thoughts. I think it just started raining outside. It's really loud. It's weird. So it looks like even though you're trying to move forward with this new boo, and you want to look forward to something new that's coming in, and taking this chance on something that you might feel passionate about, there is still some sadness. And so you might be operating kind of in a serious energy, being very direct, not really showing that like kind, loving, nurturing side of you, but kind of operating more in a like a factual sense, and kind of being a little bit sharp with people. And I mean, it's understandable, especially if you're in this energy of being fed up with someone who's a coward that's, coming in and out. Let's see. Okay, so that's what we got for new boo. So I'm just going to take these away, and we're going to find out what's up with new boo now. So this is official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So possibly, I don't know, possibly the previous relationship wasn't something like that you were seeing each other openly, and you might have been fed up with that. There was no official status. It wasn't an exclusive relationship. Just kind of because that's what this is giving. It's giving that like the current or the old person was not doing these things, and that's why you're looking into being with someone new. You're frustrated, fed up with it. Okay, now let's find out about the current or the previous person that you were dealing with. All right, tell me about my boo for the collective. Tell me about my boo. Oh, we got Nine of Swords and the Chariot. So Nine of Swords is all about thoughts. Remember, like, swords are thoughts, air, communication. And we got the Chariot. So it looks like Chariot is Cancer energy, right? Then we got air energy here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So it feels like this person is really trapped in their heads at this time, right? About this relationship or this person moving forward. Because the chariot is all about like moving forward, like making a decision, being protected by the armor of God, and moving forward, where really nothing is going to stop that chariot. And it looks like that's what's happening here. Like this person is in their head about you possibly walking away. There's a lot of confusion here. We've got kind of what looks like double energy. We've got multiple people. So these could be all the things that are kind of like in this person's head that are, you know what I mean, keeping them up at night. Just all the different things. It's kind of giving me like, it feels like a Seven of Cups, where you have different things that are coming from every cup. And it feels like there's so many thoughts that are coming from all the things that are going on in the background, the people in the background. There's 3 people here. There's like a little devil energy here too. It looks like there's some like sadness and death with the trees. So we got a lot going on here. And it looks like all these things possibly kept this person more in their head than they were ever in this relationship, which made it feel like this person was a ghost. And you decided to move on. I mean, like, what can we do? We can only pursue relationships that are kind of that fit with us. And if something isn't working out with you, in order to protect yourself, it's kind of what you have to do. You have to move on from something that is putting you in a low vibration, upsetting you, or just not working out for you. You know what I mean? We always have to be very protective of ourselves, because if you're not going to protect yourself, trust, no one else is going to do it for you. And this looks like, for whatever reason, whether this person had these things in their head or they were doing it in the physical, this was something that kept this person away from you. It kept this energy between you, a cowardice. And maybe you did look at this person like a coward, male or female. Maybe she was avoiding trying to get deep with you. And you got fed up with it, you decided to move on. So let's see what we got for fed up. Now I kind of see what's happening. You know what I mean? You felt neglected. That's just what it is. There were so... Oh. Guess somebody didn't like that. Okay. The only one that flipped over was the 8 of Discs, which is all about working, like perfecting your craft. Sorry, I'm getting the rest of the cards. So fed up. Maybe this person spent too much time at work, right? Because this is about being happy at work, right? We got quite a few people here. We got people doing different jobs. But the 8 of Pentacles is all about, being happy at work, feeling comfortable, and feel like you're perfecting something, or already like being very skilled at something. So it's like this could be what was keeping this person kind of like in that ghost category, like making you feel like they were more in love with their job than with you. Maybe this person spent a lot of time at work and you didn't really... Oh, we have a card that's flipped in there. Hold on. Ace of Pentacles. It is. It's about money. You see, this person, I feel like it doesn't feel like it's directly related to you. It's not like you were putting additional stress on this person for money or anything like that. But it looks like earning money was very important to this person so that they could feel like comfortable. That's what I'm getting from this ace. You see, that person kind of looks like they're comfortable. They're kind of like laying out. They have their little, they're holding on to their pentacle. They have their little pet with them. It's kind of like a little relaxing scene. So it looks like this person was working really hard to try to make this money so that they could be comfortable. I mean, that's exactly what I'm getting from this. But maybe there were things at work that made you feel uncomfortable. Maybe they work with a lot of women or vice versa. Maybe it's a woman that works with a lot of men. And that could have been one of the issues. But it looks like the time wasn't put in. Whether it was, this person was chasing work, this person was chasing money. They just didn't put the time in. Or you didn't feel like they put enough time in. And that's why you want to move on. You want to move on to something where someone will invest time in you. Now, last one, we got ghosts. Let's see what we got. Okay, immediately. We've got Nine of Wands and the Sun of Discs. Okay. So we basically got earth energy here. Excuse me. We got Nine of Wands. This is kind of like a lot going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on here. We got that fire energy. It's kind of like overworking. And again, it's like the same thing we're talking about. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I ended up putting that card, that Nine of Wands, right underneath the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about like heavy, hard work, a lot of responsibility, feeling like you're basically like burning a lot of energy. You're doing a lot. And this is the Sun of Discs. Someone maybe that's young. I'm thinking about the page, because that's what this is. This is a page. And possibly this person only made a small investment, because remember that the page is like the youngest in the deck. So it's kind of thought of as like the smallest, the least in a way. So like this person was working really hard, but their investment in this relationship was minimal. And we got 11:11 on the clock right now. Their investment here was minimal. And that's the problem. That they were working so hard, but it felt like they weren't working hard for you or for the relationship. It was outside of you. It was a situation that was completely separate from you. Something you were not included in. Let's see what else we can get. I got a little Path of Shadows deck. I'm going to pull a couple cards and see what else we can find out about these people. Okay, we'll pull for you first. We've got about 5 minutes before my space runs out. So we're going to be quick with it. Okay, one more shuffle, and we'll just pull a couple. And then I'll have to delete some stuff and maybe do another video. Okay, this is a Path of Shadows deck. So it kind of has all different kinds of characters. Okay, tell me about the collective that's watching right now. Tell me about the collective. Tell me about Pisces. We're dealing with Pisces. All placements. Pisces energy. Oh, there we go. We've got Jinn. As magic unfolds, a risk as high will arise. Wishes will be granted, but beware the design. Okay. So this is really telling. This is supposed to be your energy, right? And this is kind of, it goes with the new boo energy about, yeah, as magic unfolds, kind of like the flirtation, the magic of that love building. We got to be very careful when we're, trying to get the greener grass. You know what I mean? We have to be careful of the details. Because sometimes, we see a new person and everything looks good, but we're not looking at the details. So this is telling you that as things unfold for you, the things that you're asking for, be very cautious and pay attention, because there could be red flags that pop up. There could be things that pop up. That's why it's saying beware the design. So make sure that you're not just romanticizing a new relationship just to get away from the old relationship, right? Let's see. Now my boo, the current or ex-partner, what kind of energy are they in for Pisces? We got 3. Self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and fear of failure. Oh, that kind of made me feel so bad right now. Like, it just kind of like hit my stomach so hard. This person is so, they're so insecure, and they're just so worried about every step that they're taking. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to stop. My time's running out, and it just feels like a lot right now. This person, they were hiding who they really are, just because they wanted to be better. They wanted to look better for you. They wanted you to see them in a better light, because they have such a fear of failure in life in general, and self-doubt. It's really heavy. What I see from your side is like magician energy, where you create the things that you want in life, but maybe sometimes you don't really look too hard at the details, and that can cause a little bit of problems for you. And then the person you were dealing with, they're very insecure, and they're putting on an act to try to look and present themselves as exactly what you would want them to be, or what is successful, what's considered successful in this world. And that's a lot of pressure. That's very hard. And I mean, with this, I am going to close it because I only have a minute left. And this is like, I don't know why this is like doing this to me, but I got to get out of this. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and just kind of like really look at a new situation before you jump into it, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And kind of give this person a little bit of grace, because they're feeling very insecure about who they are. And that's what caused a lot of these problems. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I love you guys so much. And if this is you in this energy, I'm sending you so much love and positive energy. All right, love y'all. Take care.